fear to enter a sacred space is in its own a type of injury. No one should have to live with that type of fear. I have personally reached out to the West Bloomfield Township Supervisor to offer our solidarity and any support their community may need as they process this traumatic event. We do know that the individual had recently suffered devastating and personal losses overseas due to an Israeli airstrike on his family's home in Lebanon, leaving 2 children dead. That grief is real and it's heartbreaking. But let me be clear, that is not an excuse. These actions do not reflect our values as a city. This is not who we are. There is never an excuse for violence, especially violence directed at a sacred space. Our Jewish brothers and sisters deserve to worship without fear. Children in any school, whether in West Bloomfield or in Dearborn Heights or anywhere around the world, deserve to attend school without fear of any type of attack. When tension rages abroad, they impact us here at home in ways that threaten our shared sense of safety. We cannot allow that to divide us or to normalize harm against innocent people. Over the past 24 hours, several residents, school principals, business owners, and congregated forums from across the city have reached out to me directly to share incidents of heartbreaking language, hostile encounters, or behavior that felt unsafe. I want to remind you that if you experience anything like this, please contact the Dearborn Heights Police Department immediately. Do not wait. Do not second guess yourself. Your report helps us respond quickly, identify patterns, and prevent further harm. Community awareness is one of the strongest tools as we have to keep each other safe. In response to yesterday's event, we have increased patrol around houses of worship, schools, and community gathering spaces. Our police department is in an active coordination with regional, federal partners to ensure that every congregation and every religion has the support and protection it needs, especially as we enter the final days of Ramadan and Lent. To our residents and business community, you are often the first to notice when something doesn't feel right. To our residents and business community, please continue to stay alert and communicate with law enforcement if you see behavior that raises concern. Your role in keeping our neighborhood safe is invaluable. We stand with our Jewish community just as we stand with every resident of Dearborn Heights who is feeling a weight of interconnected tragedies. My heart is with all of those who are grieving, all of those who are frightened, and all of those who are trying to make sense of what happened. Let us all meet this moment with compassion, steadiness, and renewed commitment to protecting one another. I will not be taking any more questions. I'll turn this over to our Dearborn Heights Police Chief, Michael Guzowski.
Thank you, Mayor. I just have a few quick words here. Just want to thank everybody again for coming out today. It's nice to see a turnout like this for our community. I want to begin by acknowledging the seriousness of the incident that happened yesterday that has captured the national attention of our country. As you are aware, information has been confirmed that an individual who was a resident of our city has been identified as the suspect in a disturbing act of violence at a synagogue in West Bloomfield. The nature of this offense and its broader global political implications have understandably caused concern, fear, and many questions within our community. First and foremost, I want to be clear that this incident did not occur in our city. However, because the individual maintains ties to our community, we take this matter very seriously. I speak for all of our officers and say that our thoughts and concerns are with anyone impacted by this event. From the moment we became aware of the suspect's connection in our city, I immediately initiated communication with our law enforcement partners involved in this investigation. This included local, state, and federal law enforcement agencies. Our department has coordinated information sharing, intelligence support, and logistical assistance as requested. Our administration has ensured that any relevant records, background information, or investigative leads available to us were promptly provided through the appropriate law enforcement channels. At this time, there is no credible information indicating any ongoing threats to our residents within our city stemming from this incident. Nevertheless, we have taken precautionary steps, including increased situational monitoring and continued communication with our law enforcement partners to ensure the safety of our community here in Dearborn Heights. We recognize the impact this situation may have on the reputation and sense of security within our community. One individual's actions do not define our city or our values or people who live here. Our residents are law-abiding, resilient, and deeply committed to public safety and mutual respect. We ask the public to maintain awareness at all times and to help us in our mission of public safety. Please call the Dearborn Heights Police Department to report any unsettling or suspicious activity, any communication or behavior that you may find suspicious. The Dearborn Heights Police Department is fully committed to safety and security for all of our residents, and we will work around the clock to ensure that our residents are safe. Again, we will continue to monitor any available intelligence and investigate any reported threats or possible retaliatory actions. Thank you.
Were the suspects on law enforcement's radar at all?
Thank you, everybody. This concludes our event tonight. Please make sure you sign in for any for all our correspondence that comes out of the city, and we look forward to our collaboration. Thank you.
I just want to offer to everybody who wasn't here earlier, because of the weather outside, I've offered you guys, whoever wants to do a live report, to remain in this room and use our facilities here to do any type of live.
That was law enforcement and the mayor of Dearborn Heights holding a press conference. The mayor said the suspect's grief may be heartbreaking and real, but that it was no excuse, adding, quote, "Our Jewish brothers and sisters deserve to worship without fear." With the final days of Ramadan and Lent, he said security and safety protocols will be stepped up in all spaces. All right, switching gears now, take a look at this. The strong winds Ahmed's been talking about, believed to have played a role in toppling a gas station awning. This is in Sterling Heights near 18 Mile and DeQuinder. Right now, it's not clear if anyone was hurt. People in the area say they could hear this crash from down the street. We'll have more from that scene coming up for you at 4:30. Next, Weather Chief Meteorologist